Okay. So we need to factor this. We need to break it down into smaller parts. One of the things I didn't say before, but hopefully you've seen it, is we should do all the things we said before, rewriting the middle term and everything. But that's not all. That's not the only thing we should do. We should always do this first. Can anybody tell me what's the first thing you should look for when you factor? Very good. Look for a common factor, if there is one. The other ones didn't have it, but this one, is there something that all three of these have in common?
2x.
2x. All right, so let's write this as 2x. Very good. I'll just 2x, and then what will this be? What do you multiply 2x by to get that?
2x. 2x squared.
2x squared. Is it okay if I put this part in square brackets? Is that all right with everybody?
Yeah.
Because I want to do something different there. And then we'll multiply 2x squared by to get, I'm sorry, that's what I meant to say, yes.
What is there a difference between the bracket? Oh, yeah,
What did you say? I'm just going to do something differently inside the square part than the round part, is all. That's why I made a different shape. Minus 21, right?
Yeah.
Minus 21.
Yeah.
Okay, now remember, we did factor something like this before, didn't we?
Would it be 21x?
No.
Let's see. Let's check. When I multiply 20 or 2x times 20, that's okay. Good. So now we've worked with this kind of a polynomial before. We should make a diamond. And my question is, what should go? If you want to do the rest of it, that's fine. If you don't have to, what should go on the top? Negative 21 or 2 or something else?
Negative 21.
No, not negative 21 and not positive 2.
4.
21, negative 21 times 2 should go on the top. Didn't we do that last time?
Yeah, we did.
Why
So-
times 2?
Because there's a 2 here,
Oh,
right?
Be,
Negative 42.
Negative 42. And on the bottom? Let me rephrase that. What number is in front of this x? There's a 1. There's a 1 there. So now, probably we should do this next part in pencil. We need two numbers to put here. When we multiply them, we're going to get negative 42. When we add them, we're going to get 1.
7 and negative 6.
7 and negative 6, or a positive 1, right? So 7 and negative 6. Let's check to see if that's right. I think you're right. If we multiply, do we get the top? If we add these, do we get the bottom?
Yes.
Very good. So this part that's in the round parentheses will stay the same as 2x. That's where I wanted to. So this part in the square bracket, we're just going to write it differently. We're still going to write 2x squared. We're still going to write negative 21. We're still going to write positive 1x. Really, isn't there a 1 there?
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to write it, but it's there. Let me just put it darker. You don't have to write it, but it's there. So we're still going to write 1x, but here's how we're going to write 1x. It doesn't matter which one of these you put first. You can put the 7 or the negative 6. I'm going to put the plus 7x and then negative 6x. Isn't that still positive 1x? 7x minus 6x still 1x? Mm-hmm. So that allows us to break this problem into two simpler, smaller problems, easier problems. We're still going to have 2x as part of one of our factors, so don't forget to write that. And so now, what's common in these two terms, in this part of the problem? X is common, right? And what would you multiply x by to get 2x squared?
2x.
2x plus what?
7.
Plus 7. If we do it right, we're going to have a 2x 7 on the other part. Now, there's two answers, but only one works. There's two correct answers, but only one works. What do these have in common? What do these two terms have in common? They both have a 3 in common, and they also both have a negative 3 in common, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
So which one do we want?
Negative 3.
We want the negative 3. So this is going to be negative 3, and we're going to test it to make sure when we're done. Negative 3, and what should be in here if we did it right?
2x.
2x plus 7. Let's see if it's right. Let's check it. If we multiply negative 3 times 2x, do we get negative 6x? Yeah. And if we multiply negative 3 times positive 7, do we get negative 21? Yes. So let's just do the part in the square bracket first, but we won't use square brackets now. What's common? 2x plus 7. I'm going to cross it off after I'm done with it. What didn't I cross off?
X and negative 3.
Right, the x and the negative 3. Now there's one more thing we have to add. We can't just ditch it, and that's what?
2x.
The 2x. So let me, I'm going to keep recording for just a second, but I want to say something about this problem. Unlike the other ones, this has 3 factors. I mean, the reason it has 3 factors, it's a special, well, it's a different type of polynomial. It's not a second degree polynomial. Guess what degree it is?
Third.
It's a third. How'd you know that, by the way?
Because they're three.
Because it's got an exponent of 3. Very good. And so, like I said, we're going to take it up another level. You've done a lot of second degree polynomials. We call them quadratics. There are different names for it. But we're going to have some third degree polynomials. That's not all we're going to have in this class, besides second degree and third degree. Anybody want to guess what else we're going to have?
Fourth.
We're going to have some fourth degree. Probably no fifth degree. All right, I'm going to stop the recording now.
Put the calculators.
Yeah. Oh, yes, please do.